Good morning, students. Today we study new topic of chapter surface area and volume. New topic is surface area and volume of cone. In previous class we study surface area and volume of cylinder. Today we study surface area and volume of cone. Okay, first we study what is cone and what is right circular cone. The solid obtained on revolving a right angle triangle about one of its side other than hypotenuse is called a cone or right circular cone. मीन्स क्या हुआ, कोई भी राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है उसको अपन रिवॉल्व करवाएं किसके रेस्पेक्ट में, परपेंडिकुलर या फिर बेस के रेस्पेक्ट में अपन उसको रिवॉल्व करवाएं तो अपने पास जो ऑब्जेक्ट फाइंड होगा उससे अपन बोलेंगे कॉन और राइट सर्कुलर कॉन. द सॉलिड ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन रिवॉल्विंग ए राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल, दिस इज राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल अबाउट वन ऑफ इट्स साइड अदर देन हाइपोटेनियस, हाइपोटेनियस के अलावा. हाइपोटेनियस, this is AB is hypotenuse, so we revolve right angle triangle OAB about perpendicular and about base. या तो अपन बेस के अकॉर्डिंग रिवॉल्व करवाएं या फिर परपेंडिकुलर के अकॉर्डिंग रिवॉल्व करवाएं तो अपने पास जो रिजल्ट आएगा इट मीन्स जो सॉलिड ऑब्टेन्ड होगा उससे अपन क्या बोलेंगे, कॉन और राइट सर्कुलर कॉन. ओके, here OB is the height, OB is the height of cone, OB is the height of cone which is represented by capital H. OA is radius of cone, this is radius of cone. OA is the radius of cone and this is also base of cone. AB is slant height, AB is slant height, slant height is represented by small l. AB is slant height of cone and B is the vertex of cone, B is the vertex of cone. So in this diagram H is the height, it means OB is the height of cone, R is the radius of cone, L is slant height, L is slant height. Now in triangle AOB, in triangle AOB, because triangle AOB is right angle triangle, so by Pythagoras theorem AB square is equal to OA square plus OB square. By Pythagoras theorem hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. This is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is apply only for right angle triangles. There implies AB is L, so L square is equal to OA square, OA is R plus OB square is H square, that is L is equal to square root of R square plus H square, L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. So if radius of cone and height of cone is given, then we can easily find slant height of cone, slant height of cone. So for finding slant height we use L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. Okay, then base, because cone have circular base, cone have circular base, so base area of cone, base area of cone is equal to pi r square. Base area of cone is pi r square. Then curved surface area. Curved surface area of cone, it means CSA is equal to pi RL, where L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. L is the slant height. So curved surface area of cone is equal to pi RL, where L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. L is the slant height and value of slant height is square root of R square plus H square. Then total surface area. That is TSA is equal to pi R multiply R plus L. Total surface area of cone is equal to pi R multiply R plus L. That is known as TSA. TSA of cone is equal to pi R multiply R plus L. Then volume. Volume of cone is equal to 1 upon 3 pi R square H is equal to 1 upon 3 into volume of pi R square H. Pi R square is the volume of cylinder. Pi R square H is the volume of cylinder. So we can write volume of cone is equal to 1 upon 3 into volume of cylinder. So volume of cone is equal to 1 upon 3 pi R square H. So these are the some important formulas related to surface area and volume of cone. And very important thing is slant height. Slant height L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. Base area of cone pi R square. Curved surface area of cone, that is CSA. Curved surface area of cone, it means CSA is equal to pi RL, where L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. Then total surface area of cone TSA pi R into R plus L. Then volume of cone 1 upon 3 pi R square H. Volume of cone is 1 upon 3 pi R square H. We can also write volume of cone is equal to 1 upon 3 multiply volume of cylinder, because volume of cylinder is pi R square H. So these are the some important formulas related to surface area and volume of cone. Okay. Now we start exercise 16.3. 16.3. Exercise 16.3. Okay. First question is find the curved surface area, total surface area and volume of a cone whose height is 28 cm and radius of base is 21 cm. First question, what is given here? Height is 28 cm. Height of cone is represented by H. How many? 28 cm. And radius of cone is represented by R, that is 21 cm. In this question we find curved surface area, total surface area and volume of cone. First we find curved surface area. We know that curved surface area of cone is pi RL, where L is slant height. So first we find out slant height, because L is equal to square root of R square plus H square. is equal to square root of 21 square plus 28 square is equal to 21 square is 441 plus 784 is equal to 1225 and square root of 1225 is 35 centimeter. So this is the length. Slant height L is 35 centimeter. Okay, in this question height of cone and radius of cone are given. So first we find slant height of cone, because we want to find out curved surface area of cone. So first we find out curved surface area. CSA, curved surface area of cone, is equal to pi r L, where pi 22/7 and r is 21 multiply slant height is 35, 7 5 ja 22, 5 ja 110 multiply 21, that is 2310 centimeter square. This is the CSA of cone. CSA of cone is pi r L. Curved surface area of cone, pi r L. Pi is 22/7, r radius, it means 21, and L is 35 centimeter. So 7 5s are 22, 5s are 110 multiply 21, that is 2310 centimeter square. Then second is total surface area, TSA. Total surface area of cone, TSA, is equal to pi r multiply r plus L, is equal to 22/7 multiply radius is 21, then r plus L, it means 21 plus 35, then 7 3s are 21, 22 3s are 66 multiply 56, 7 3s are 21, then 21 3s are 66 is equal to 3696 centimeter square. This is the total surface area of cone. TSA is 3696 centimeter square. Then volume. Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h, is equal to 1/3 into 22/7 into r. R is 21 multiply 21 multiply h. H is 28. So 3 7 ja 7 3 ja 22 7 ja is 154 and 28 3 ja 78. 22 multiply 7 is 154 and 28 is 88. Sorry, 28 multiply 3 is 84. 154 multiply 84 is 12,936 centimeter cube. 22 7 ja 154, 28 3 ja 84, that is 12,936 centimeter cube. So these are the value of CSA, TSA and volume of cone. Now question number 2. Find the slant height of the cone whose volume is 1232 centimeter cube. In this question, what is given? Volume. Volume of cone is 1230 centimeter cube, and height is 24 centimeter. Height is 24 centimeter. Okay. Volume of cone, it means 1 upon 3 pi r square h is equal to 1232 centimeter. Volume is given in this question and height is also given. That is 1 upon 3 multiply 22 upon 7 multiply r square multiply h. H is 24. H is 24 centimeter. 1 upon 3 pi 22 upon 7 r. We want to find out r, and h is 24 centimeter. 3 8 ja. There implies r square is equal to 1232 multiply 7 upon 22 into 8. That is 1232 multiply 7 upon 176. 176 7 ja 1232. It means 7 7 ja 49. There implies r is equal to 7 centimeter. Because r square is equal to 49, so r is equal to square root of 49 is 7 centimeter. We want to find out slant height. Slant height L is equal to square root of r square plus h square is equal to square root of r is 7 square plus h. H is 24. That is 49 plus 576 is equal to square root of 625. That is 25 centimeter. So slant height of cone is 25 centimeter. Slant height of cone is 25 centimeters. So in this question volume of cone is given. Volume of cone is given and height of cone is also given. We want to find out slant height. So first we find radius. Radius of cone, that is 7 centimeter. Then with the help of radius we find slant height. Slant height L is equal to square root of r square plus h square. That is square root of 7 square plus 24 square. 7 49, 24 square 576. Square root of 625 is equal to 25 centimeter. So by using this method we solve first and second question. In first question radius and height are given. So first we find slant height, but in question number 2 volume of cone is given and height of cone is given. So by using volume of cone, first we find radius, and with the question number 3 is very simple. Question number 4 asks some students. Okay. Question number 4 is find the curved surface area and total surface area of cone whose radius of base is 14 centimeter. It means radius of cone Radius of cone is given. Radius of cone is 14 centimeter and slant height is 50 centimeter. In this question, radius of cone is 14 centimeter and slant height of cone, which is represented by L. Slant height L is equal to 50 centimeter. Find CSA and TSA. So first CSA, curved surface area of cone, is equal to pi r L, is equal to pi is 22 upon 7 r 14 multiply 50 centimeter. 7 to the 14, then 22 multiply 100 is equal to 2200 centimeter square. This is the curved surface area of cone, CSA of cone, curved surface area of cone. Second, also find total surface area, it means TSA. TSA of cone is equal to pi r into r plus L is equal to 22 upon 7, radius is 14, 14 plus 50, 7 2 za 22 into 2, that is 44, 44 multiply 64 is equal to 2816 centimeter square. So TSA of cone is 2816 centimeter square. In this question, radius of cone and slant height L are given. CSA of cone is pi r L. We put the values and simplification we get 2200 centimeter square. Then TSA of cone, total surface area of cone, is pi r multiply r plus L. In this we put the values of radius and slant height. After simplification we get TSA of cone is 2816 centimeter square. Then some students ask question number 7. Question number 7 is find the height of the right circular cone of slant height is 25 centimeter and area of its base is 154 centimeter square. In this question, slant height is given. Slant height of cone, how many? Slant height of cone is 25 centimeter and base area of cone is given 154 centimeter square. Find the height of right circular cone. Okay, we want to find out height. Because base area of cone is given 154 centimeter square, we know that base area of cone is pi r square. Pi r square is equal to 154, so r square is equal to 154 upon pi is equal to 154 upon 22 into 7. 22 upon 7, it means multiply by 7. 22 7 is 154, that is 49. So because r square is equal to 49, so r is equal to 7 centimeter. Radius of cone is 7 centimeter. We want to find out slant height. Slant height is represented by L. We know that L square is equal to R square plus H square. In this question, slant height is represented by L is given is 25. We want to find out height of cone. So H square is equal to L square minus R square, that is H is equal to square root of L square minus R square. H is equal to square root of L slant height, how many, 25, minus R radius 7, that is 625 minus 49 is equal to 576, and square root of 576 is 24 centimeter. So height of cone is 24 centimeter. So by using this method we can easily find height of cone. In this question, slant height L is 25 centimeter. Base area of cone is 154 centimeter square. So by using this we find radius. By using base area of cone, pi r square is equal to 154. So r square is equal to 154 upon pi, that is 154 upon 22 upon 7, that is multiply 7, 22 7 just 7 multiply 7 49, r is equal to 7 centimeter. Because L square is equal to R square plus H square, we want to find out H square. So L square minus R square, H is equal to square root of L square minus R square, that is 25 square minus 7 square, 625 minus 49 is equal to 576, and square root of 576 is 24 centimeter. So this is height of cone. So height of cone is 24 centimeter. According to question, we use given values. In this question, what is given? Base area of cone is given. Base area of cone, it means pi r square. So by using this we find radius. Okay, now some students ask question number 10. The circumference of base of a conical tent is 44 meter. Question number 10. The circumference of base of conical tent. Here circumference of base of cone, how many? 44 meter. 44 meter, and height is 9 meter. Height is 9 meter. These values are given. Find the volume of air inside it. Volume of air, it means capacity of conical tent. Circumference of base of cone, because base of cone have circular shape. So circumference of base of cone, it means circumference of circle, and circumference of circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 44, that is r is equal to 44 upon 2 pi. 44 upon 2 into 22 into 7, 22 2 जा 44, 44 1 जा 44. So radius is 7 meter. Radius is 7 meter. Find the volume of air inside it. Volume of air is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. One upon 3 into pi, 22/7 into r. Radius is 7 and h 9. So 7 1 ja 7, 3 3 ja 9. That is 66. 66 multiply 7 is equal to 7 6 are 42 and 46. 462 meter cube. This is the volume of air. Volume of air is 462 meter cube. So in this question, what is given? Circumference of base of cone is given. Circumference of base of cone is 2 pi r, because base of cone have circular shape. So circumference of circle is 2 pi r. According to question, circumference of base of cone is 44 meter. So 2 pi r is equal to 44, r is equal to 44 upon 2 pi, 44 upon 2 into 22 upon 7. 22 2 ja 44, 44 1 ja 44, r is 7 meter. Volume of air, it means volume of cone, because tent have conical shape. Volume of air is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. By putting the values, after simplification, we get volume of air is 462 meter cube. Clear? Okay. Then some students ask question number 12. A cone of maximum height is cut from a cube of age 14 centimeter. In this question, what is given? Age of cube. It means side. Side of cube, how many? 14 centimeter. Side of cube is 14 centimeter. A cone of maximum height is cut from a cube of age 14 centimeter. Find the volume of cone. Find the volume of cone. So because side of cube is 14 centimeter, then a cone of maximum height is cut from a cube of age. It means height of cone. Height of cone is also 14 centimeter. Height of cone is also 14 centimeter, and diameter of cone is also 14 centimeter. In this question, we cut a cone of maximum height. Suppose we cut as this cube, so side of cube is 14 centimeter. This is given in question. Height of cone, height of cone, it means side of cube, so height of cube is also 14 centimeter, and diameter of cone, this is diameter of cone is also 14 centimeter, because this is also side of cube. So diameter of cone is 14 centimeter, there implies radius of cone is 7 centimeter. Radius of cone is 7 centimeter. Okay. A cone of maximum height is cut from a cube of face 14 centimeter. Find the volume. So volume of cone is equal to 1/3 pi r square h is equal to 1/3 into 22/7 into r. 7 multiply h. Height of cube is 14. Height of cube is 14 centimeter. 7 cancelled by 7, that is 22 7 ja 154 multiply 14/3 is equal to 2156/3. 154 multiply 14, that is 2156 divided by 3 is equal to 718.666. In we change 718.67 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of cube. Volume of cube is 718.67 centimeter cube. In this question, side of cube is given. How many? 14 centimeter. Side of cube is 14 centimeter. We cut a cube of maximum height. ये जो क्यूब है, इसमें से अपन ने एक कॉन कट किया है, और वो जो कॉन कट किया है वो मैक्सिमम हाइट का कट किया है. इट मीन्स लेंथ ऑफ साइड ऑफ क्यूब इज इक्वल टू height of cube. Side of cube is 14 centimeter, so height of cone is also 14 centimeter, and diameter of cone is equal to length of side. It means diameter of cone is 14 centimeter, so radius of cone is 7 centimeter. Radius of cone is 7 centimeter. Volume of cone 1/3 pi r square h. 1/3 22/7 multiply r. 7 multiply 7 h 14 is equal to 154 multiply 14/3. That is 2156/3 is equal to 718.67 centimeter cube. Clear? So by using this method we solve these questions. Remaining questions you solve at your home. If you have any confusion, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, thanks.